Hello, yes, I'm here for my own stream. Sorry, it took me a minute. I had like a couple of minutes left and I was like, I kind of need the bathroom. And then by the time I got back, it was exactly 9. And I was like, I guess I need to start stream now, don't I? It's like, well, isn't that a predicament? To be fair, I think, yeah, when I started, it was either 9 or 9:01, so we're, you know, we're good. We're on schedule, sort of. So, important update for, or I guess, hello, hi, my name's Christopher, how y'all doing? Important update on whether I did runs or not on Sunday. No. I did do a little bit of stage 5 practice. If I'm being honest, what happened Sunday is that what ended up happening on Sunday, right? So I have my study material now. I'm studying for like an AHIMA certification exam, and I recently got the thing that will let me study for that. So this is going to be a real bad week for... until I finish that exam, it's going to be a little rough for getting in Touhou runs. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I will get in runs where I can, but for the most part, I'm going to be grinding away, just making sure that I have the best odds possible of, you know, passing my, my certification exam. So that shit is not cheap to take. Yeah, that, and I have, there's going to be a, well, so I said we've been focusing on that. There's a trip coming up this weekend. There's a kendo event going on, and I am probably going to it, I think. Most likely. So I'll be out of town for the weekend. So there's going to be no Saturday stream if I end up going to that. At the very least, I managed to get off work on Friday so I can go. But I'm not, like, 100% sure on the specifics. I just know that I'm probably going. Yeah, but, like, outside of any obligations I already have, it's just gonna be... It's just gonna be a lot of me trying to study this week. And every other week until I pass that exam. Hello, Crown. Compalo indeed. How did medicine thing go? The event of the medicine. Was it indeed asinine? Medicine sounds like the name of a spell card. Medicine. Apparently everyone found any problems? Nice. We got no major, you know, murder incidents or anything happening. Which, depending on the, you know, this is New Orleans, that'd be an absolute godsend. Can never have an event happening in New Orleans without, like, some freak showing up. Is part of what makes New Orleans great and what makes New Orleans not so great. Well, it depends. Like, sometimes you get some, like, hilarious people, and then other times you're like, oh god, please stay away from me. You know? It's a mixed bag, is what I'm trying to say. You lagged. Somehow drank the medicine bathwater and died. Who? Is this like biblically accurate Jesus story? I don't know why that made my brain go to Jesus immediately, but it did. Jesus drank the gamer girl bathwater for our sins. I'm getting away from this topic. Sorry, what were we talking about again? That was anything else? Well, okay, no, I'm interested to know what you were saying, but I'm getting away from what I'm saying. Oh, you were just saying that, like, okay, no, you're throwing that out as a theoretical scenario. I understand. I understand. I getcha. People post their loot after a convention. I did not know that, although that makes sense. I imagine that happening, just being like, hey, look at this cool shit I got. Just like the whole pile of just merchandise. Whoops. I was not paying attention to the bottom of the screen as much as I should have been. I thought I was safe. You're stalking those posts to see if you find the keychain. Have you found it yet? Nice. Let's go. People appreciate the arts. They love the arts. Hold on, I'll click on that link once I get to the boss. Oh wow, that was incredibly slow. That was so slow. That's the slowest Michael kill I've had in my entire life, even. I've never killed Michael more slowly than that. No, it's not even remotely true. I've killed her hella slow. I mean, if we're counting Marissa, then I always kill her slower. Let's see this. Look at this. It's not auto-translating this time. It's like a glance into heaven. Where is the keychain? Malwarebytes, I don't care. Oh yeah, there's... Wait, no, this little doll queen. Wait. No, wait, am I mixing up art styles? I think I am. I think that was yours. Oh wait, here's all the keychains. Actually, no, it's not all of them, I don't think. That's more. The first one was not yours. Okay. Let me pause. I'm trying to see then. So it's one of these then, right? Yeah, I don't want to go to the next post. I have no idea what horrors await. You've shown off yours before, and now I'm forgetting. Wait, what does? What says R18? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this. Apparently. And then this is like a copy paste to this. I don't know what the fuck that's about. I'm trying to remember which one's yours. I'm trying to remember which one's your art style. I don't remember. It's the one in the top right. Yeah, this thing. I don't know why that would be R18. Don't worry about it. It's on the first... Oh, it was on the first picture. Oh, here we go. I didn't even see this one here. I saw this one, and I didn't see this one. I was like, I don't recognize any of these as Crown's art style. There we go. Very cute. Very good. What's hello, Becca? How you doing? I'm a fake Medicine fan. That is me. See, I never really claimed to be a Medicine fan though. I'm more so just surprised. I'm just more so surprised we have Medicine fans in this day and age. Or like, again, enough Medicine fans to hold a convention. It's just not a character I expected. She just hasn't appeared much in canon outside of Touhou 9. Fake medicinist. It's like, are you a medicine buff? Nice. Also, unrelated to anything, but I'm feeling I don't know. I'm starting to feel bad. Or like, how the fuck do I want to phrase what I'm feeling right now? It's like, okay, so I posted like a 3-minute tutorial on how to get an achievement on in Bats of the Heavens. On like, it was like an achievement that like had a video on it, like on YouTube showing like, this is how you get it. But then that method got outdated. So like the method, I think the method more or less got patched out. So I was like, fuck it, I'm making a video on how to get it. Because I ended up, because I struggled for a while and then figured out how to get it. And I was like, I'm not having the only video on an achievement be one that is like only possible on like an older patch of the game, right? So I made it and it's upload now. It's just on the world. But I got a comment recently being like, hey, could you make, like, more videos like this? Because I'm struggling to figure out how to get more achievements. And I feel bad, because theoretically I can. It's just, like, I got other shit going on. You know what I mean? It's just, like, I'm still trying to grind Touhou, and I got fucking school. I'm just, like, not to mention, I haven't even 100%ed Bats of the Heavens. That was just a video I made, like, just out of, like, pure, like, heat of the moment. I don't know if I have another reason. At the moment, I don't have another reason to do that, though. The horrible feeling of fault. I guess it's fault? I don't know. It's like, there's just some part of me that just feels bad about it. Where I'm just like, I could be helping this person. But also, like, man... I don't, like, I got things I gotta do. I only have so much time on this earth right now. I haven't even booted up Bats of the Heavens in a while. The last thing I was doing was I was grinding for the, Angel Bat, which requires getting like a sub 60-second time in Bats of the Heavens, or like in a certain area of the game in Bats of the Heavens, and like I got that, and then I think the only thing, like the thing I'd have to do next is like Philip's Drain, which is like I just haven't been super motivated to want to try tackling that shit because I know that place is incredibly fucked. And then there's, like, secret 1.1 areas that I, like... Well, I theoretically know how to get to them. I just don't know how to get to them. There's, like, a whole, like, roller skating area. And I think that if I got through that, then I'd be able to see more of the 1.1 areas. But, like, I have no idea how the fuck to get for that roller skating section. Back to the Heavens is just a permanent game to me of just like, I love it, but also where the fuck am I going? What do I do? I'm trying to 100% and the only guides I find online are like super vague. To be fair, there is like a 100% max completion guide on Steam that does try its best to explain things as clearly as possible. It just also doesn't go, like, it explains things more clearly than any other guide I've seen, but also does not explain as much as I would like it to, or doesn't show as much as I'd like it to, where it's just like, it's talking about how to get like a fucking, like, you know, like a collectible or whatever, and it's like, oh, it's in this area after you like solve a few puzzles, and I'm like, okay, how do I solve those puzzles? Because like the hard part isn't knowing like what they're talking about or where they're going, but it's still like, you know, figuring out like, okay, how do I play Back to the Heavens? How do I do that? It's just like, oh, there's like an elephant here. You gotta do the puzzle to collect it. And I'm like, all right, I will simply just complete puzzle, I guess. Meanwhile, you just like try to find any fucking speedrunner video that I can. Speedrun videos are how I solve the majority of like puzzles in Back to the Heavens. Or not the majority of puzzles, but like whenever I got stuck in the early days, like there wasn't really any playthroughs I could use at the time, so like speedrunning was like the only outlet I had to be like, all right, here's any solution to this puzzle. Because of that, I was like jumping between like a bunch of different categories, because some categories didn't go to certain areas of the game, and it's like, okay. And it's like, okay. Typically, with 54 Lantern, though, they had to explore around a lot. There was 100%, but 100% was like, you know, it has a route, so it's hard to follow. Or like it has like a non-linear route because it's not the fastest. Hello, Zero-san. How you doing? You know, the frozen peas are an enigma. They're more powerful than you can ever... I got hit. Whoops. Yeah, my reading's just off right now. My reading is very off. Yeah, my reading's super off. We can just restart that. I don't really feel like continuing that. I don't feel like continuing. Bro, these past couple weeks have been so weird. I feel like I'm just like, I'm on like, no, I think I've been on a Pokemon kick recently is what it is. But also I have like other shit I'm still trying to do. So it's like, I've kind of just been like working Pokemon into like sometimes I'll do it, right? Well, I just have like a bunch of other shit going on. Also, 114 is fucking nuts. Unfortunately, my Michael kill was really slow, but 114 is still pretty fucking nuts, bro. Before you drive me nuts. What the fuck noise am I hearing? Great news for the unemployed. You're trying to get back into Touhou. Let's go. Which game? Is it the classic Touhou 8 or what are you doing? I do have to admit, though, I have betrayed the unemployed gang recently. I am employed again. Technically. Well, to be fair, it's not like I wasn't... It's not like I was unemployed during my school semester. It's just I wasn't working. But I still had the job. I just requested leave for the semester. But now the semester's over, I'm back working there. It's like... It's so interesting, because, like, whenever I'm at work, all I can think about is, like, shit I want to do when I get home. You know what I mean? Or it's like, just like, well, like, but the thing is, if I was home, then I probably wouldn't be doing it. Depending on the day, I guess. You on LOL-K? Nice. Again, LOL-K, in my opinion, is a very fun game if you're grinding it. If you're not grinding it, it's a pain. Ew, job. It's rude. It's LOL-K the rude game. LOL-K is rude in a lot of ways, I will admit. Yeah. LOL-K is just like a very satisfying game to get better at. That's what LOL-K is to me. I really just wanted that POC before the fairy came down, but I guess I just don't always get what I want, now do I? And you can't always get what you want. Come on. One more shot. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Look at that 0.45. That's how you know it's a good time, actually. That's like the best time that could ever happen in. There's literally no better time. You tried a few LNB attempts of racing, you got to Blue Fairies somehow. Blue Fairies is a stage 5 pattern, right? Also, isn't racing one of the harder ones? Okay, damn. That's sick. Isn't it like... I forget. Isn't it, like, Rainbow's, like, best for LNN, I think, because smaller hitbox. Well, I guess the Grace box. No, she's best for LNN. LNB, I think she's kind of weird because of her smaller Grace box. But I think in general, people still like her. I think Marissa's actually fine for LNB because bombs no longer matter. I guess just stall strats would still be weird. And then I think Sanai and Racing are kind of bad. Rainbow's the best for LNB and LNN in general. Mostly because homing. Oh, really? Because homing. Okay. So 20 is the better game because you can farm Ubame to max power before stage 2. Yeah. Well, literally just getting, just being able to get max power at all without the fear of just losing it immediately is something pretty nice. Touhou 20 is a better game because it gives you power. Just period. Marissa can't hit the enemies. Stage 5 out homing is terrible. You know what? You're probably right about that. Okay. Okay, so Marissa would still be bad for LNB. I'm still planning on doing Marissa for LNB. If I ever get to the point where I LNB LOL-K, it'd still be Marissa. Which I know stage 2 Marissa is also god-awful. probably for the same reason. So I'm... Oh, wait, what am I doing? I don't need a timer down. So I was thinking of the mid-boss. So that means stage 5... Or that means... Sorry, that means Sanai would probably also do okay, because she has homing. And then Raisin doesn't have homing, so she probably sucks ass. She's got big, meaty hurt box. Actually, I don't think it's any bigger than Marissa's, but whatever. She's got piercing, which is actually kind of nice. But no damage. She don't got that damage. Or speed, so... And she don't got homing either. So I think Racing sucks ass for LNB, actually. You already have... Okay, so you already have a Reimu LNB. But you want... You still want to play more, but you don't want to touch Sanai. Okay. Is Sanai bad? I guess low damage would probably suck. And she doesn't have the bomb to offset her low damage. It is funny because it's like, for the, I know for the Looney 1cc, it's like, yeah, if you want an easier time clearing the game, it's like Raisin or Sanai. Those are the two. And then like, and then you have Reimu, who's like pretty decent. Well, again, she's best for LNB and LNN. And then also, I don't think she's like, she's probably not that bad of a shot in the Looney 1cc either. She's probably not as good as them. And then you have Marissa, where it's just like, yeah, don't play as Marissa. But like, okay, I will say though, because again, I Looney 1cc'd with Marissa, and like, comparing Looney 1cc'ing with Marissa in LOL-K to 18 is just the fact that it's like, I was fine with it because I still felt like I was playing as Marissa. It's just that Marissa's toolkit is just not good with what LOL-K wants you to do. But I was still like, you know, it didn't feel like I wasn't playing as Marissa, like it does in 18. You finish the Lunar Child LOL-K patch? Do it. Patching the Luna. Absolutely patch. Just like Patchy would. It's the Patchy patch. Honestly, that sounds very adorable. Shit. No. Okay. My Frozen Peas reading is not going. It's not getting it today. I'm not reading Frozen Peas right now. I think I'm leaving Focus a little too, or I'm going into Focus a little too quickly. The only thing left is making the portrait. Yeah, portrait sizing for modern Touhou games sucks. Now that I've found out. Really? The LOL-K style is even worse than 18 onwards? How the fuck? Wait, does 17 portraits work different than 18? The basics. LOL-K really wants you to have homing. That's how I feel in 14 as well. Sanai is mostly annoying for Saga main or low damage isn't great to have, but she's still good. The biggest example being the very beginning of Stage 5, which is free of Reimu and Sanai, but can ironically be impossible with Raisin and Marissa. Interesting. I'm trying to remember. Well, the first part's just like the homing section, right? I'm trying to remember what, like, particularly at the start of stage 5, is just like, oh dear God, I can't. Nice. Also, wait, I forgot. In-game info. I haven't had that there this entire time. How are you gonna know that I've died like a maroon? How are you gonna even figure it out? How are you gonna be able to how are you gonna be able to laugh at me if you're that if you don't even know that it happened? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not reading Nantu right now. Alright, let's a restart. Oh, the art style to recreate. Gotcha. Yeah, because I guess you would have to redraw her to look like that. I don't want to eat my bees. Loki have the weird semi-3D shading? Does it? You're practicing Dormy and just yell and enter the most schizophrenic dodging on non-one you've ever had. Please save the replay. I want to see that so badly. Please tell me you saved the replay on that shit. Ah. Okay, hold on. Bro, I love good old schizophrenic dodging. It's my favorite kind of dodging. Aye. Gonna shoot this guy. It is funny because, again, like, was it last week we had that really good session where I just got fucking runs to stage 5 and it was great. And now it's just like, but like that session was well ahead of its time. I'm still gonna need to grind a lot before I can get another session going like that. And I just don't think, it's gonna be rough because I don't think this week is gonna be it for that. I don't think it'll be impossible for me to get to stage 5 if I like do put in the time. It's just like putting in the time's gonna be hard. Hello, Banana Walrus. How you doing? It's Leguma. Is that a D's Nuts joke? You saved the replay and your game crashed after checking if it's saved correctly. Might have been because you were speeding it up. It was just too fast. You're trying to fight Dormy just too quickly. Couldn't handle all the data. Check Discord? Alright, I shall once I get to, hold on. Or I guess, like, or no, I guess if it's just a recording. Yeah, I'll try to get it to Michelle and then we'll fucking check Discord. Also, I finally realized, because I turned streamer mode on and I was still getting notifications and I was like, why? But I have now finally figured out how to turn off notifications in streamer mode. I think. I found the toggle for it and I flipped it on. It's like while in streamer mode, don't have notifications, essentially. So I shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. Hopefully. Okay, it's the replay file, it's not a recording. Okay, if it's the replay file, then I'll wait until after this run to check it. Oh, I do kill Discord when I'm streaming. That's typically what I do. But like the only times where I can't is when I'm on call with Dad. Cause, you know, I kinda need to be on call. I kinda need Discord open. We could try, like, you know, I guess worst case scenario, if we don't want to use Discord, I could just call him over the phone and then, like, try to describe the game that I'm seeing. Which would be a really stupid, hilarious stream idea. I feel like it would get old in, like 5 minutes, though. It's just like, oh, no, Dad, trust me, I just did a really fucking cool dodge there. You don't even know. So, okay, I just beat the 4th gym, Dad. It was super easy, actually. So, oh, what'd you do? Well, you see. Well, you see, the thing about that is... Also, I forgot to add the Bubsy channel reward. I guess I could add it. I feel a little weird about, like, making a channel reward literally just to message someone over Discord. Especially given the fact that there's, like, shit he could be doing during the middle of the day. But, again, it's fine. Like, if he's busy, he could just not respond to it. And I think it would be funny to just have as an option, so... I just actually need to go and take, like, the 2 minutes it takes to set that up. Also, I think I have new TV emote, or 7 TV emotes. No, because I think, what was it? Nobeka added one recently, and I forgot to update the thing. I know, God, I was looking at Tech Support stream, like, his description, and he literally just has, like a link on his page or whatever. It's like a widget that just show on his about page that just shows all of the 7 TV emotes he has. And I tried figuring out how to add that and I couldn't. But like that looks so good to have. So it doesn't have to be like all one stupid big list. I can just like, or at the very least like it looks cleaner than just a text dump, you know what I mean? But I don't know how to add it. It's the truth. That one. Playing POV, you are now fighting a really cute, beautiful, amazing, extraordinary doll girl with evil tendencies. You gotta believe me. It's all true. Playing Star Rail because addiction. Nice. We love a good old addiction. Good old video game addiction. But it's it is a gacha addiction, so I will have to throw you into the fires of Mount Everest. Unfortunately. It's where all gacha players deserve to burn. I'm pretty sure, like, everyone in this chat room actually, including myself, has played gacha at least once in our lives. And we're all going down there together. I see there has been a radio player redemption. Give me just one little second. Give me just one. No, just give me just one more chance. Fucking. Okay. That was so scuffed. Oh dear God. Not gotcha addiction. Hoyo gotcha addiction. Double hell. Hey, you're Filipino. You did in the opposite order. Oh, I'm gonna assume. Yeah, that is Hoyo. I think I'm just a sucker for anime art. I don't know. She looks really cool to me. I like her design. I wouldn't play her game, but I like her design. It's Inside Out, my favorite movie. Not really. Sorry, what do you mean you did it in the opposite order? Hoyo is lobotomizing Genshin so Star Rail can fly. They're just deleting all of it. Gotcha talk made me open Azure Peak. Oh yeah, we will all burn for what we have done, for the sins we've committed. Just playing gotcha at all. This is a very nice song though. I love music. Music's fucking good, bro. There are some songs I don't like, but like there's a lot of songs where I just listen to them. I'm like, this is a good fucking song. You know what I mean? Oh, you always burn. I don't know why I thought that spot would work. There was a clear open spot to the... Okay. I'm going for all the wrong dodges right now. I'm going for all the wrong dodges. Again, the real decider for, like, a session is just how's your stage free feeling right now. And right now, it's not feeling great. Not that it can't be better, though. Listen, there's always... We got time to turn it around. It's just right now, this is not a good stage free. Hoyo is a good music company. I can believe that. Horizon Zero Dawn? Fucking... Yeah, we're just gonna go until the run dies. You know what? Fuck it. Alright, good song though. Very good song. Send it. You can never avoid Yomu brain rot. It permeates for your entire skull and being. Okay. Meanwhile, Zenless Zone is just there, struggling to even exist. Bro, again, Zenless Zone had such a fucking cool art style to me. But it's just like, it was just, it's gotcha, so I don't want to play it. Like, I know that story is never going anywhere. That's all I know when I look at it. It's just like, God, it's like that game looks fun, but also it's like I will never be satisfied if I play it. There's never going to be like any like, wow, I played through that was a fun game. It's like, no, the game is designed to never end. I play games because I want them to end eventually, and I want to be able to look back and be like, man, wasn't that a fun time? I mean, it doesn't always have to be that, but like, I don't know. Like, typically if I'm playing a game with a story, that's what I want. If I'm hopping on for fucking, like, Minecraft or like Sploot Arenas, right? Like then that's a different thing. But you know, I'm not expecting any grand story for Minecraft. I'm just talking about Minecraft story mode, obviously. That's the best story ever written. Don't we fucking love, what's his name? Green dude that RT game hates? Magnus. To be fair, I understand the Magnus hate. That guy fucking, yeah, he's really annoying. Like, I've literally only seen Minecraft story mode for RT game playing it, so my opinion is very RT game coded, but like, yeah, it's just, it's not a game I'd go out of my way to play. I will kill you if it's the last thing I do. This run is not making it very far. Zenless Zone is cool, but the character designs lately have been ass plus plus. What does plus plus mean? Saw Gotcha music maybe open up the Uma OST. Why'd they cook so hard for the Americans? Story Gotcha game is like the story of a porn movie. We're all here to see the girls. I guess, probably, yeah. Pitching in points for the Persona Free Reload series. For a Persona... Well, like an animated work, or like... I'm gonna listen to this. Oh, shit. Hold on, who gets Moss Pod? Who are you directing it at? You can refund that if you want. Okay, we'll say that counts as radio player twice. You can redeem 2 songs. You can redeem, okay. This is You redeemed that song, now you can redeem another song. I do just love, like, Mosspa in the song link. Just like, no, fuck you. Redeem song. Alright, well, this is probably about to be the death of the run. Delete the song. I killed the song. I fucking hate Uma Musume. Okay, hold on. I gotta go to Discord. That runs over. You're just gonna casually send Uma Musume tracks. I'm half tempted to play them at the same time, but I won't do that to you. That would be really funny though if I did that. That'd be really funny if you think about it. Okay. Yeah, I guess I closed Discord, so it's still open in the background technically, but it doesn't matter because I'm not even gonna get alerts, I don't think. Okay, hold on. So I need to find my Touhou replay files. This is the most intense. I gotta find those fucking files, bro. The current track is apparently what they think America is like. I guess it's supposed to be... I mean, this sounds like some Iron Man coded shit. I don't know. I could see it. Oh, we got... Okay, so we have another... Okay. So we have another song added to the radio player queue. Hold on. Okay. God, I'm trying to remember where replay file data was restored. I think... Roaming, and then Shanghai Alice, and then so go to 15. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then now rename this file to 11. And then drag that in there. And then we're just gonna be an absolute mad lad and open up 2 versions of Touhou at the same time. I still have... Wait, I'm missing games.js. Okay, well, we're gonna go to Steam. Also, the way you did the final might be funny. Sounds good. I'll check out the Dormy fight. I want to see your Dormy fight. Also, let me add this to the... Let me add this to the queue. Hold on. Fucking, I can't think of the Japanese title for Touhou 15. We're just gonna, you're gonna scroll down. We'll find it eventually. Yeah. Konjuden. And then we're gonna need to go to settings. Because we're gonna need to fucking... Okay, that's... No. Close that. Alright. Now we're on training 2. This is fucking Aerial Momiji? What is this shit? Hold on, I'm opening on a new tab. Okay, what was I doing? This is the most scuffed thing I've done in my entire life. Alright, speaking of scuffed, this is how you're gonna see the world. Also, hide the Sanyo counter for now. This is how we're looking at this. Because I can't be bothered to set up another capture. What the fuck are we doing again? Practice. Apply it. Because I think I assume you were doing it through TH-Prac, so I need TH-Prac if I want to see it properly. Oh, TH-Prac button probably would have been a good way to do it. Alright, this is Skizomi. The Touhou files. Release the LK files. They have been released. You did... Wait, corner? The corner strat? Pixel perfect safe spot strat. What the fuck? Which isn't set in a corner. Okay, let's see this shit. This is how we're looking at life. A little... Hold on. I don't think that was this... Oh, that one... Oh, God. Okay, yeah, no, that... Oh, that's this... Okay, yeah, no, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, that was a little... Oh. And that dodge to the left there at the end, that was good. That was good. Okay, and then spell 1 is exactly as you'd expect. No, listen, Dormy non-1 is just scary. God, it's so weird to see the boss just die with, like... Look, like she has a health bar that goes down. God, this is incredible. Yeah, non-2 is also kind of scary to me. But it's not... Yeah, it's not as scary as non-1 can be. Depending. There we go. Now we got Spion. The Wheel of Destiny. Like, this pattern is so weird because this is just a, like, you gotta trust it type pattern. Like, you're not looking at the wheel. You're just oh my god. I hate reading non-free, bro. I hate reading non-free. I would, you know, I would suck ass at the LOL-K run right now. I hate reading Dorminons. It's dream time with Dormy Sweet. Okay, so what is... Yeah, what's the final strat? The Pixel Perfect strat? What is this? Oh, wait, no. Sorry, this is the Pixel... No, right. This is the final. I forgot. Oh, what is this shit? All the way up here. This is Pixel I mean... Oh, no, oh, yeah, no. That's Pixel Perfect, all right. Do you have, like, a setup for that? Or do you just go for it? Jesus Christ, that is sick. So that's possible with Marissa too then, right? You're farming. Bro is farming Grace. You do, okay, makes sense. It's just like, I mean, even if you have a visual setup for though, that's really hard to tell, because again, Pixel Perfect. The setup is easy because of Raisin's leg. Oh, really? So if Raisin's leg is set up at a specific point, then that's how you know it's good? Oh. I didn't close the game. I went up to close the game, but I did not close the game. That just crashed. It just crashed. LOL-K really doesn't like that replay. It doesn't. It's two skits. Okay. Also, I found this. I don't know what the this just looked really funny to me, so I clicked on it. But that's not what's next. This is what's next. Look at her hat. She's got a cool hat. Oh, shit. Now we're playing the game. Okay. Sanyo counter. Back up. Remember Alan telling me if Marissa could kill Dormin on 1 before it got bad, she'd legit be a good LNN shot? Really? It's like the one thing holding her back. Lack of homing and all. Raisin fucking murdered Dormy. She's dead. She's never coming back. Wow! Okay, well, it's an absolutely hilarious song. Again, even with, like... I'm just envisioning that, though, because, like, again, even with the leg lineup, it's just, like... just seems so awkward to set up. I don't even know if I could do that on my... Well, no, I could do it, theoretically. But from when I remember testing, my keyboard literally can't do one-frame taps. So, I don't know. I feel like setting up would be a little more difficult for me. Like, technically a one-frame tap wouldn't be required for that to work, but I imagine it would help if I could actually do a one-frame tap. But, like, I think... no matter how fast my finger moves, the quickest I can get is, like, 40 frames or some shit. Oh, also, wait. Oh, cool. It automatically just... It just moved to what I was trying to do anyway, I think. Yeah, it did. Cool. It knew what I wanted. Theme of Eastern Story jump scare. Strat goes, align yourself with a specific pixel in the game border. Move up, align Raisin's skirt or Dormy's health bar. Fully unfocused. And then move up a bit to align Raisin's shoe with Dormy's health bar while focused. It's very silly. Okay. I guess, like, doing the unfocused and then focused just helps align it better. Helps manipulate the subpixels, actually. I'm surprised it gives you enough time to do that. It's just like going between songs. Why does this sound like a Mario 64 mix? Why did it, am I crazy or does it sound like the Mario 64 sound font? Momiji, what wild ride are you taking us on? Oh, that's the waterfall. Doing unfocused then focus is required because Raisin's speed while unfocused isn't a multiple of her focus movement speed. So if you focus at all during the unfocused section, you die. Huh. Okay, it just gets the lineup to be wrong. Makes sense. If I ever end up going for Marissa LNB, I'm probably just not gonna buff her with that strat because I can't imagine Marissa also has a setup for that. Well, because you said, was it, Raisin's, like, lanky leg or whatever helps with that. Are we still on the Momiji song? I can't tell. It's mixing between so much shit. We're still... No, we're still there. We're almost done. Like, does anyone know what's going on with this fucking song? It's like... Frutiger, Aero, combined with Touhou arrangement album by Peridot. To Dreamcore and MailSoft. My favorite company name. Oh, this is that's adorable. Alright, well, I didn't really have anything else I wanted to listen to at the moment, so. Oh, well, never mind. We got someone else. We have more. This. We have more Loligi. It's Momiji when she's laughing. It's laugh out loud EG. Although now you think of it, you think Marissa has a higher unfocused movement speed, so she might not be able to do it regardless. Oh wait. All Raisin's like does is give you a clear indication of where to stand. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, it's harder to see with the other characters. You can definitely find a similar, albeit maybe less clear, setup with the other characters. So you might not be able to do it regardless. We gotta see. Can Marissa do the pixel perfect strat? And by we, I mean you. And then you'll hopefully tell us. This is like some like Disney princess coded song, you know what I mean? That's all I think right now. I'm like, this sounds like something I'd listen to if I was like watching a Disney movie. She's talking about, like, how she wants to fucking, like, see the world or some shit. I don't know. It's like, I wanna be where the people are. She's a singer in the in-game universe? Okay, that's pretty cool. I think it is fun when, like, you get someone, like, to voice act the character who is just really good at singing, and then, like, there's clearly that point where they just write in, like, oh yeah, also, this character just so happens to really like singing as well. No reason. Definitely didn't just want an excuse to get the voice actor to, you know, show off a little bit. Magical singing, yada yada. It's like they're bringing Balan back to life. Balan Wonderworld isn't dead yet, folks. We can still save him. We can make it again. I was watching a video on Balan Wonderworld again recently, and I was like, God, what a magical game. Not a good game, but what a just absolute experience that I was never going to fucking play. It's like, it's not just like one part that makes Balan Wonderland like as much of like a trippy experience as it is. It's like, it's everything. It's like from the backstories of like the people you're trying to help to the fact that the power-ups do fuck all. Like each and every one of them in a new creative way finds out how to do fucking nothing. We got June. It is almost the month of June, as that's what FM was talking about. You know what? Out of respects, we're gonna listen to we're gonna listen to June. I managed to find a consistent setup for the save spot Marissa, so it can be done with all characters. Nice. It is an accomplishable thing. I think actually after this run, I want to see it. Listen, today's gonna be a weird session. I think I've decided today's gonna be a bit of a weird session. After this run, I wanna try. I wanna try seeing if I can hit the setup. Shit. TH practice to have the correct horizontal alignment. Makes sense. I was not reading that correctly. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, okay, yeah. We're just skipping the first fairy. Okay. I forget what I was talking about. It was like fucking Balan Wonderworld or some shit. Again, just magical game. Got power-ups to do fuck all. You got dancing sequences that make no sense. You have backstories which range from like a whole girl's family died to guy loses at chess once and gets really upset about it. Just a truly magical experience. You can just start practicing going up and down first. Okay. Is this Mima? This had Jun in the thumbnail, so I just clicked on it. Also, I thought that was the end of the run. It's not. I have one more hit left. Also, welcome back. I think, what, 50-second video? I think that may have been a short you saw. He did a much longer than a 50-second video on that game. He did a whole video about, was it, I played Balan Wonderworld so you don't have to. The guy losing at chess once was really funny, though. Because the resolution to his story was that he played some random kid in chess, beat him, and then was like, you know what? I am good at this game, actually. Okay, hold on. We're loading up Touhou 15. You need to share this. Hold on. Who the fuck is Succubus-sama? Well, that's a very adorable hand puppet. To elaborate on something you said earlier, from what I've heard from real okay tryhard, Story Made Non 1 is one of, if not the hardest pattern to get consistently in the entire game. Really? So if Marissa's DPS just slightly higher, she'd be able to kill it before it becomes an issue, which would make her an attractive option for LNN play. Oh, that would have been awesome. Why do you gotta nerf Marissa damage like this? Oh wait, no. Wait, 50. Then laughs and gets 50 million views. Yeah, she's not. So she's not good. Bad auto translation. Is it supposed? I guess is the succubus thing supposed to be Mima? Are they just calling out Mima directly? Hold on. Okay, I gotta set up a thing. I probably should set up an actual game capture now if I'm gonna be doing this real quick. 15. Specific window. That window. That should be fine. That should be fine. Okay, now go to oh, so I already have Scott's window resizer open. So I can do that, and then I can do that, and then I can do 1920 by 1080. Set that size. Look at that. That's beautiful. Then I can do. Then I can not open up anything ever again because it doesn't want me to. Then I can go all the way back to Touhou and go. Then I can go to Touhou. Then I can do TH Prac, load it up. Funny how that little decrease in DPS results in Racing being just a better LNN/LNB shot. 'Tis unfortunate. 'Tis unfortunate. That's the wrong stage. The fuck is A/B test? Huh? What is this? What? What is... Oh god! What is this? What is this? What am I looking at? What is this? I don't like this. God, I can't keep looking at this. This is driving me insane. I'm gonna get hit. There we go. Oh god, how good are you at dodging? I can't. Don't do it. Why not? I don't know what the test is. I don't know what that was. I never use mouse at TH prac menu, so I never realized that it was there. Yeah, and then for some reason it fucks up on the capture for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, hold on. So this is the shot, right? Right, okay, so... It's a test. How do I complete the test though? What's the testing requirements? 16.5 PTSD. Could imagine. Ah. So do I need to do this in like focus or unfocus? What am I looking for here? I want to line up with her feet. Nope. You need to do unfocused, then focused movement. So get to like here, and now more up. Let me go get some screenshots. Give some different types of patterns that last until you hit some amount. Then it gives you a score for your skill. Oh, well, I don't... Okay. I don't think I lasted then. I don't think I had the skill. Just a little more at. If I just, you know, I just get right here. And then, yeah. Yeah, this is what we're looking for. Yeah, I lived for a bit. Just gotta really line it up. You just gotta get like right here, and you gotta really just line it up. Yeah, just right there. Just right there. Hold on. Okay, a little lower, a little lower. Line it up right there. Little lower. Okay, hold on. Get over to here, and then line it up like right around there, I'd say. I think that's good. Just barely poking out the bottom of the at. Little more down. So like here. Like right here. Oh, she ran into me. Okay, so you gotta get out of there afterwards. I think this is too low. Hello, Lizard. You also need to move. Yeah, you need to move down. I assume move down as you kill her. Very, very epic. This is the very most epic dodging I've done in my entire life. Yeah. Is focus movement really necessary for that? I'm never doing this in an actual run, by the way. If I did this shit, I would never do this in an actual run. This is really funny, though. I think this is too low, isn't it? Yeah. Think that's too low? Yes. Hello, Gervness. Okay, I think that's the height. Never mind, that was too low. I didn't know that existed. I got told about it today. I got told that Racing has like a visual cue you can do for it. Unfocused movement, tiny bit of the hat. Hold on. Let me open up. Can I open up Discord? Could I open? The spell isn't too hard. No, I would not risk it. I just think it's funny to... I just want to see. I just think it's funny. I'm not even practicing this game right now. So, like... Hold on. So, it's... Why... What? Oh, no. 15. Okay. So, it's unfocused movement, tiny bit of the hat inside the health bar. Uh-huh. And then it's focus movement, full skirt inside health bar. Okay, yeah, like this pixel down here. Okay. Okay, let me see that then. Because yeah, if you want to aura farm, that's what you do. Is it necessary though? I feel like, we'll see. The skirt's just barely inside. Yeah, but it's not enough. And then now skirt's in. Yeah. Yeah, I think that worked. I think the focus movement made. Yeah, that made all the difference. It is very free graze. I think that's too high. Yeah. Hat, skirt. I think that's too high. Yep. Too low on the hat. Hat. I just like, what happens if you overshoot? I think that's my issue. Hat, skirt. I think that's it. Does anyone actually go for this? This seems like such a weird fucking method. Well, I guess probably with Marissa they don't. I imagine, again, Racing has Jimmy leg, so she has a little easier of a time, I guess, just seeing that shit. Problem with this strat is if you don't get it correct right away, you need to do 1-frame taps to correct it. Racing has Jimmy leg. No, she has a leg. She uses her, hold on. What was the Racing one? She uses her leg. She's got her leg as like a visual cue. I forget what the... Yeah, I don't think I can do 1-frame taps with this character. She uses her leg as some side. Can Luna Child do the safe spot? If you can find the right visual cues for it. I'll do one more for fun. Don't bother with the strat because the spell is easy anyway. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's aimed and not that hard. Makes sense. Makes sense. This is pure aura farming strat. If you're at a party and you wanna show off to your friends your cool Touhou 15 playing abilities, then you get here and you do this. and everyone is really impressed by what you did. That's too low. Everyone's gonna be really impressed when you do this. When you do that. Right there. Never mind. It was just a pixel off. I think that was legit, like, the most I've ever had. It's like, it's a pixel off. I think this is a pixel too low. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think my keyboard's capable of one frame taps, though. I don't think my keyboard can do that. Wait. Oh, that's too low. Also, this is with the horizontal movement already set up. Damn it. Alright, never mind. Impressive not moving. Exactly. Listen, but you don't move in just the right way. Okay, we're gonna get back to Touhou 18 now. This session is all over the place. This session has just been going. And for scoring, doing the standard route gives 1,000 more grays. Makes sense. If you moderate, sure. Imagine, though, I get the race in LNB and then I show up to TRS with this. Listen, if they don't know about it, they'd be so impressed. They'd probably be... Listen, they'd probably find it funny, even if they did know. They'd probably like it. They'd probably like what they saw. They'd be like, damn, he went for it. And he got it, too. Like, they'd be hella impressed with your Touhou playing prowess. Classic TRS overreaction. Listen, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for the clip, you know? You don't just wanna, like, react and be like, oh, wow, he got that. That's incredible. Like, you gotta show excitement. It's just there are different ways of showing excitement. There's a lot of ways that people show their excitement for things. They're all perfectly valid. Yeah, that's simply all I just need to do in this game, though. I just need to, you know, I just need to hit the Dormy final strat. The stratagem. The Dormy final. Shit. Honestly, oh yeah, I was listening to music. I guess I can keep doing that. I kind of want to. There'll be more shit I have to link afterwards, but I kind of just want to... Let's listen to some shit. Spice it up. Oh, right. I was at the end of this. It's at the end of this song. What should I listen to? I could just keep listening to the Koichi Satori thing I was listening to. Do this. What are they gonna genuinely react after watching the 5th essay? Reimu A LNB this month? Is everyone just getting Reimu A essay LNBs? Is it just the month of Reimu A essay? Her time has finally come. I mean, it's already been her time, but, like, now it's, you know, like, it's really her time. It's truly her time to shine. everyone was kind of doubting her, just being like, you know, is Reimue from Touhou SA truly a good character? And now we know the answer, and it's yes. It's very, very good. Some of the, I think, actually, some of the first gameplay I ever watched of SA was Reimue LNB gameplay. Now that I think about it, that was what got me kind of more excited to play SA when I was first trying to like get into Lunatic 1cc's. I saw Blue Plasma Spark doing runs. I saw him doing like dumbass like scoring strats on stage 1, and I was like, this sounds incredible. This looks incredible. I gotta get in on this. But obviously, I was playing it with fucking, you know, not Reimu, the other person, whose name could be anything. Could literally be any other character from SA. Just remember, you promised you were doing SA, Mari B, LNB over a year ago. Oh, you're a fraud. No, you're on fraud watch. No. Hello, R24. You always get their attention by capping Cat's Walk. That is true. Now you're obliged to get Marissa A instead. Just like I did it. I did the Marissa LNB. No, Marissa is the fun one, though. I love Marissa A. She gets 8 bombs. And also 8 power. Forget, I already do have... Yeah, I do have an LNB with Marie. I was trying to remember if I did or not. Yeah. Well, I still have to, like, grind to get SA LNB. I just didn't have to grind as much as I thought I would, just because, like, Stage 6 is such a, like... If you can get to Oku, there's a very good chance the run can succeed. It's definitely not guaranteed, but, like... What is it? Like, Oku just has so much room for just, like... Or once you get, like, past Oku's first 2 spells, there is just so much, like, room to just gain on lives. You just kind of go for it. Whoa. Your shots still appear behind you. It still counts, clueless. Yeah, if you have 2 lives, you still have a good chance to finish. Yeah, like, you don't need a ton of lives going into Oku, because you'll gain lives. It's true. And listen. Actually, wait, does Marie have any backwards shooting dolls? I don't believe it does. So if you think about it, Marie is the definition of not a poop shot. It's literally not. It just wouldn't even be. Mari B is, though. She got a couple of shots that go behind her. It's like Mari A is an incredibly cool and base shot type. I think you just fail to realize the incredibleness. the incredibleness of Marisa A. Of Marisa Kurisame from the Touhou project. There are Touhou games where it's like I really enjoy them, I just don't really get to play them. Or like, they're not the game I'm focusing on, so I just don't get to play them. I think 7 and 11 are like really good examples of that. I panicked. I don't know why I panicked, but I panicked. You're just not a fan of having to unfocus deal damage. Okay, that's fair, honestly. That is the one thing I don't like about that shot. That is the one thing I don't like. Who's the artist for this remix? Yeah, I was saying Touhou 711. This is exactly what I thought of when I said it. I like Alice, and the shot is actually pretty strong. Yeah, it does really good shit. Also, wait, do you mean the... What is it? This is, for the thing we're listening to right now, this is... I guess I don't know the name of the artist specifically, but this is Rapier. I can send you the link to the mix if you want. Ah, yeah. I don't know why I'm trying to concentrate so hard for the stage 2 boss, but I really am. I'm locking in so hard right now, chat. You don't even know. I mean, I guess I haven't gotten a single run to Musume today. Do you need to log in a little bit? Yeah, my stage 3s just have not been good. That's mainly just been it. I think my gameplay in general has just been off today. But if all it takes is one run, all it takes is one run, and then it won't even matter. I'll have the one run get to Musume, and everyone will pop off, and they'll be like, oh my god, that's great. Now you can die to Musume instead of dying to before Musume. And that's like half the battle right there. You're welcome. I know Mari A is strong, Mari B just tickles the most schizo parts on my brain. To be fair, Gore has, like, an LNB run of Mari B. That shit is fun when you know what you're doing. Like, I'm shit-talking Mari B, but I think Mari B is really sick. She's just not my kind of shot type. But the things people can do with her, routing-wise, is so cool. Imagine a patch to change Marissa into Alice to play Marissa A as God intended. You could mod over. Hey, listen, if I could do it in 18, someone could definitely do it in 11. Literally just take the Touhou 8 Alice sprite and then just replace it with Marissa's. Or just place, you know what I mean. The big issue you're gonna have is that one of those weirdos that finds SA Lunatic to be difficult. I mean, it's not easy. There are patterns in SA. There are multiple patterns in SA that can trip you up. It's my main game being okay. It just depends on what patterns you like reading. I had tons of trouble in SA Luna as well. Wanted to cap stuff instead of bomb spamming, which was the issue. I think that's a lot of people's issue. I see a lot of people who are like, you know, yeah, you know, I press the bomb button, like they'll joke just like, yeah, no, like I'm not very good at the game, you know, I like bomb spam or whatever. But then I look at them play and I see so many times where they just like don't bomb. Where they'll try like so hard to cap something when they could just bomb it. Like, it is good to have times where you like feel confident and you want to try capping something, but there's like a lot of people are afraid of wasting bombs when they really don't need to be. Because sometimes they're like, someone will bomb, and then they're like, oh wait, no, I saw an out there, I didn't need a bomb there. But the thing they're not realizing with that mentality is that it's like, well, technically, yeah, there was an out there, but also, did you want to risk it? Like, because you felt the need to bomb because the pattern had gotten really scary to the point where, like, it was a risk doing it. So it's like, either you can risk all your bombs you haven't spent trying to go for, like, a really difficult dodge that you didn't see at first. Or... shit. You could just spend the bomb and guarantee that you, like, hang on to the life and the rest of your bomb. Or, like, and more of your bombs. Like, it's fine to bomb even if there was an out. If it's, like... again, if it just, like, guarantees that you make it out of the situation alive. Like, I know there is bomb propaganda, but I feel like the bomb propaganda is not hard enough because nobody wants to bomb. Deep down, nobody wants to bomb in Touhou. Because it just doesn't look cool, and like, to be fair, it makes your replay look less cool, technically, if you bomb. And I get that. Also, oh, that's a bot. Is it dead? No, it's not dead. Hold on. We're gonna just gun ban. I know it's not easy, but I feel like every LNB player finds SA to be free except me. Well, I don't know about LNB. Maybe LNB. Calling it, I don't know. I think general consensus is that it's easier than other Looney games. But again, I think that just depends on what patterns you like reading. SA gets good once you play no bomb. I feel like it's still very fun in the bomb experience, though. Although that might just be a Mario A thing. We will be talking about how free SA is and anyone can LNB it whenever. Meanwhile, I'm here living in fear of Stage 4. Stage 4 is hard, though. People are just too good. You have to talk on Stage 4 running for a long time, still die to it in the run. It's a hard stage. Like, genuinely. Did you DKO to the last fairy in the stage? Using Mario B, you could just kill everything in the stage. Yeah, there are routes to make it easier. That'd be my worst nightmare if it happened. I know I DKO'd to that fairy, yeah, no, last fairy in the stage. I have died to that while I was doing Looney 1cc attempts. I do remember that. I'm pretty sure I've DKO'd to it in the LNB as well. Well, yeah, no, that last fairy is set up in such a genius way. Like, you're always like half a second away from dying before the pattern ends. If you stand in the right spot, though. Otherwise, you do just die right as the pattern ends. That's why people love long death bomb window, because they can just focus on dodging without fear of wasting resources. Yeah. And then Reimu has fucking 15 frames of death bomb until 7. It's beautiful. That's why I love IN. God, IN death bomb window is so fucking funny. Long death bomb doesn't help 1cc, it helps with scoring 2. I was not paying attention to dialogue. Whoops. Yeah, no, I think... Ironically, IN was a game I got mad at for its death bombing, though, because death bombing makes you use 2 bombs, and that made me really upset. If I'm being honest, I think if you're running out of bombs, like, quickly, even with the... I don't know. Like, when I was playing IN, I didn't like it because it just encouraged me to, like... If I felt like I was in a bad situation, I couldn't reaction death bomb because I'd lose more resources for doing that. Even if I hit, like, the death bomb window I would have hit for, like, 7. You know what I mean? But admittedly, it also gives you a lot of bombs. I am not reading this pattern today. I'm not reading this pattern. I'm just not. It's not happening today. Holy shit. I know I can read this pattern. It's just not today. I need Sanyo practice. I need Sanyo practice after this. Or after this, like at the end of the session, I'm getting some Sanyo practice. I'm getting some Sanyo practice at the end of the session. I'm getting some. It's, yeah. My Sanyos, none of my Sanyos have been good today. I should probably also practice some other parts in stage 3, but if I'm being honest, the main thing I want to see better right now is Sanyo. I think that's the main thing I'm pissed about right now. Like, I know my Sanyos can look better than this. They're just not at the moment. They're just not. And that happens. And that's why, well, that's why when it does happen, I just gotta be like, alright, load up TH-Prac and run it back. You know what I mean? That's how we get better at fighting Sanyo. We ingrain her into our very blood. I live and breathe Sanyo. I am Sanyo. That's me. I'm also Marisa Kirisame. Playing as Yomo. Living and breathing as Sanyo. This is very layered. God, this is a fucking really good patchy mix. I love this. Long... I don't know. Have you ever DKO'd the last fairy in the stage section on the literal last frame possible? I don't know if it was literal last frame possible, but I know I've DKO'd to it at the very end. Should play IN again with Solo Marisa. Is Solo Marisa really fun? I love Malice Cannon. If I'm being honest, I love Malice Cannon too much to play solo Mari. Great every time it has to fight Reimu. Great early game and has to fight Reimu. This makes UFO, LNBNC look like kids play. I don't know. I feel like that'd be worse. I just think I'm particularly bad at this run. Oh, well, yeah, the one power. Yeah, the power drain is brutal. Well, okay, to be fair, though, that's because that's only because in, yeah, nothing I can do there. I only have one power. That's because in LNBNC, or no, sorry, yeah, in the LNBNC, you literally don't have enough lives to get to one power until show. To be fair, that's because you literally just don't get lives. At the very least, I have lives in this run. Not a ton, admittedly. Like, this game doesn't give me a lot of lives, but, like, it's more lives than LNBNC. I'll try my best to live as long as I can. Whoops. Well, I did live as long as I could. I did that. Listen, I had a goal, and I did my goal. Now time to fight Jimbo. Jimbo, 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 Jimbo. No, why did I go there? Why did I go? I was like, I gotta get to the safe spot. I did not need to. I need to recognize when going over there is not worth it. Like, if it's free and I can go there, then that's really good. So, like, have it in the back of your mind. But, like, I should not be like, I have to get there. That should not be what I'm looking for. Nice. Very good blue rice movement. Very good. I liked that a lot from me. I did not like that, though. I did not like that for me at all, actually. That was, like, the worst thing I could have done there. Okay. Is that it? I should ice cream that a little. Okay. Don't worry about it. Just stay in the corner and try to live. It's not like the extra life piece is gonna help me. It's not like it's gonna help me right now. Alright, well that is a run to Misumaru. That's one. It only took me 2 hours. And I figured, I will see, you know, it's not guaranteed tonight to spell one, technically. Solo Mari is fun to control in good state. No, Mari in Touhou 8 is so good to control. Her movement feels so clean. Good at stages if you have the mem mode and decent against bosses. Okay. Also, low range makes the stage sections 10 times more fun. Not as bad as Al, it's just enough to make range to make it fun. But it's not like Reimu where it's like she literally just destroys stage sections. I think, like, what was it? An Asprey FM quote I always remember is him playing IN and then just being like, he's playing stage 2 and he's like, yeah, I don't know this stage section at all. But you know who knows? Reimu knows. She made the game. It's like, I don't need to learn this at all. Reimu's got it all memorized for me. Ah, shit. Hold on. Ah, well. I'll do one more run, and then we'll hop into some practice before calling it. We're still in the same, yeah, we are. We got about, like, 20 minutes left before it ends, though. Ah. Hey, IN is, like... IN, though, is such a love-hate relationship for me. I like it. That's always what IN will be for me. I love IN, and I hate IN. I hate Kaguya. I am Moko. I hate Kaguya. Just I hate her with a passion. Yeah. Like, I could fight Eren, is the thing. I absolutely could fight Eren. But it just doesn't feel correct to me. Because I know, like, in my head, it's like Kaguya's the true final boss of the game. So if I do a run, it has to kill her. But I hate fighting her. I made my thumbnail, I made my LNB thumbnail the way I did for a reason. Girl just absolutely devours my lives. She's like, yummy. And then she just eats them all. I can imagine Eren's way more fun. I just, like, again, she's just not the true final boss in my mind. So it just feels wrong. Also, it is funnier that if, you know, I fight the final boss that I have more of a grudge against. At the end of a good run, there's always a chance to fail because of her. Yeah, just like your finals qualifier run. Oh, that fucking sucks. Again, yeah, like, I can 100% imagine Eren is, like, way more fun of a fight. I honestly don't know, because I've never fought her on Lunatic. If I'm being honest, I've never fought her on Looney. But I can imagine, like... I mean, I imagine she still has some jank, but, like, I don't know. I think when I was first playing Touhou 8, there was just a lot of patterns I didn't enjoy. I didn't enjoy, like, the Reimu fights or the Racing fight. Now I'm, like... What was it? I'm more consistent at Reimu than I used to be. There's still patterns I don't like for her, but in general, I'm more so fine with fighting her. Racing, I'm way more fine with fighting than I used to be when I was first trying to, like, Looney 1cc. Yeah, and then Kaguya has just truly never gotten better for me. I think I've gotten more comfortable of almost everything in the game besides Kaguya. Besides Throwbacks at the time you captured Kaguya spell 2 on L and then pace, and then she decided to give me the most horrendous non-free. Oh god. You didn't bless and not deal with Buddhist Diamond because you have Magic Team now? Does Magic Team just kind of skip Buddhist Diamond? My LNB was like 1 miss to Misty, 1 miss to Marissa, 6 miss to Kaguya. Yeah, that sounds about right. Magic Team destroys Buddhist Diamond. It probably... I don't even remember which spell card's Buddhist Diamond, if I'm being honest. I can never remember the fucking names of any spell card ever. I remember the one with all the fireballs is Salamander. Again, I love how cool or was it Malice Cannon is though. Like that is one thing I always say about Magic Team. Like just the fact that I can like in my brain, like just the fact that I can like do something to deal more damage, and then also like depending on like how I do it, I can choose between I can choose to either deal more damage like with spirits active or spirits not active is just so cool to me. And then again, like, but like using it's kind of awkward. So like there's times where you don't want to use it, and it's like, again, it's fun just figuring out like, okay, where is safe, you know? It's like, when do I use it? It'd probably be a little easier to use if I played on controller, but I mean, in general, if you're trying to move around into it, I imagine it would really mess up your movement. So like, I can't imagine it's that. Again, it's like a thing where you want to be doing it all the time. Magic Team can get the laser to hit the spirits, can it? Alice's laser can hit like 6 spirits at once. It ends after 7 seconds. I do not remember this pattern. What the fuck? It always makes me think, was Magic Team balanced around reversed focus? Because Marissa does more just does more damage. Yeah, I guess potentially. Just the way it was set up is just like... I guess it was balanced around reverse focus, technically. But then it's like, if you want to ignore spirits and just hit the boss, then you would have to use focus. Not like Marissa isn't just destroying spirits, though. It might just be a byproduct of the fact that it's like... You know, I'm thinking, like, it might not have been balanced around it, but I think it's a byproduct of the fact that it's like... Marissa's fast and strong. So Zun made Marissa fast and strong. And it's like, okay, well, if we're putting someone on the team to be the, you know, the unfocused movement, it would make way more sense if it was Marissa. Because, like, Alice isn't fucking zooming all over the place. And then also Marissa gets to take advantage of the fact that she has POC. Marissa has POC line while not being at full power, which is typically only something that happens if you're holding down focus. But Marissa can just do it anyway because it's funny that she does that. Yeah, that was just a terrible pattern on my part. I imagine it was balanced around normal play, considering Ghost Team was 100% made around reverse focus. It was? Wait, Marissa and Alice deal about the same damage? I thought Marissa did way more. Ghost Team was 100% mid. It'd be pretty weird for 50% of the normal shot types to be balanced around going unfocused. I think Zun does encourage you to utilize Malice Cannon in some way, but underestimated its power. But Marissa and Alice's shots lag, and Zun definitely designed the team around that. Marissa's doesn't deal that much more. Interesting. It was just, I knew Alice's damage was so bad, so I was like, oh, well, she just must deal, like, or Marissa must just deal better damage in general. I do think it's funny, though, that Alice deals, like, bad damage, but I don't know. I feel like if she was in this game, it wouldn't be that out of place. Oh, shit, I should not have gone for that final restream. Nah, it's fine. Nah, it worked out. Maybe. Or it says more effective damage because of her range. I see. Yeah, I guess, yeah, she isn't limited to just one laser and that's it. Actually, that's a lot more somber than I thought it'd be. I thought it was gonna like pick up into some shit. Alright, can I read frozen peas? This is always a question that has an answer. Will it be an answer I like is the real question. Nice. Sometimes frozen peas can be very generous. Sometimes. Not all the time. Definitely not all the time. Maybe he thought Malice Cannon would need the player to tap much faster than it really does. He thought it needed Mushime-sama's super shot level of mashing. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Is that a oddball shmup? Bro, you know what requires a lot of fucking mashing to make it work? You ever tried, in older Smash titles, you ever tried gaining height with, like, Mario's or Luigi's down B? You gotta mash so fast for that shit. Like, they make you work to gain height in the older ones. Yeah, that was just unfortunate movement on my part. I had the right read, just bad movement. Can I do none too? That is a question. So far today, the answer has been no. But, what if, hear me out, it was yes? What if I just decided to, that is a wall? No, never mind, it's not. I just saw text appear and I thought it was a bigger block than it was. That's actually a very small block of text. Sometimes when you see something in the corner of your eye, it's bigger than you think it is. Give me that spell card bonus. See how this goes. Oh, I forgot to open up the... I keep forgetting to turn on the miss count. The game info. I should not have read that like that. That was really bad on my part, actually. That was, like, terrible. That was awful. That's fine, though, because we win anyway. Now move to the right. Thank you. Thank you, Sanyo. Thank you. Thank you, Sanyo. Yeah, turn that on. Alright, well, we don't have that much of the playlist left. One thing I just thought about is how Remilia's trumpets disappear on the first frame when going unfocused on Scarlet Team. Turrets, not trumpets. I don't know what the fuck I'm reading. Which is another indicative of their shots lagging being done on purpose. Yeah. That or you're seeing the connection where there aren't any. Yeah. Listen, I think we might be expecting a little too much of Zun's thought process on some of these things. It's not like he didn't think any of this out, but also there are some happy coincidences that happen in Touhou. There are definitely some happy coincidences. He definitely made their shots laggy on purpose and wanted players to utilize that. Just not in an OP way. Yeah. He wanted more options. But sometimes you implement something and then you realize, oh man, that's actually really strong. I should have died for that movement. That was the worst. That was the worst. That was the worst movement I've ever done. That was so bad. Ooh. We stay living though, fuckers. We stay living. You cannot kill me. Not yet, anyway. Not until, like, you know. I guess the only thing that could potentially kill me is if there was a section just full of, you know, green yin-yang spamming yellow rice bullets. But, you know, where would that ever happen? That wouldn't happen in this game. No, never. Oh, wait a minute. No. No, my worst nightmare. Oh, dear God, it's here. No. Okay, hold on. My reading is scuffed. Yeah. Oh, that was hella scuffed. Get me out of there. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. What's your style? Shit. Like my style is screaming and running in terror. What's yours? I saw that. Okay, go over here. I got scared. I misread that. I hella misread that. That honestly would have been a pretty nice free miss going into Misamaru. I got scared. That was unfortunate. That is 2 Misamarus today. I hate it here. This plus has like 2 minutes left. He was drunk when he made the game. He was drunk while making every game. He got an ad as soon as he said, okay, hold on. I don't even remember what I said, okay, hold on, to. I don't remember. Unrelated to anything, but Spain has suddenly realized what month it is, and in just 3 days I've gone from needing to put it on extra layers of clothing with my computer to onto actively boiling alive. Yeah, I think it's rough in Britain too, from what I've heard. It's like raining here right now. It's gonna be raining all this week. Faf9 was I saw Faf9 make a post being like, yeah, yesterday it was like there was a snowstorm, and now today there's a heat wave. It's like, what the fuck is happening? Cool. Thanks, Kim. Paranoia. I forgot to misdirect. That was my bad. I completely forgot to misdirect it. Shit. Gotta be aggressive. Yeah, I was not seeing how to get out of that corner. There was probably times I just wasn't seeing them. That was unfortunate. I don't even have enough to get free power going into stage 5. That is a stage 5 today. Sounds like Tenchi is messing with the weather there. Bitch, just send out a few earthquakes and leave the weather alone. This is a torture. Okay, we're on a different playlist now. I kind of want... Oh, fuck, there was... Hold on, there was this. You and Owen is her and 18 song mashups. I'm kind of curious to see... Like, Touhou 18? Or do they mean just 18 individual songs? I don't know. That is a stage 5 run today. So that's something. I honestly can't believe I got a stage 5 run today, but hey, it's a stage 5 run today. I would like free power for this section, but I don't think we're getting that, unfortunately. Yeah, and I have to give up a lot of real estate already for that restream. So this is definitely gonna get scuffed. Yeah. Yeah, not much I could have done about that. Okay. Just keep it down low. It's fine. Okay. I have 1 power, so this is gonna be a gaff. Yeah, I don't really know how realistic it is for me to kill her under these circumstances. I don't think very. I don't think it's very realistic at all, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that was just a, like, live as long as you can. That was not a let's play to cap this, that's a let's play to live. That's brutal. Yeah. That got so out of hand. That got so out of hand. I would have loved it if that run could have gotten to Mega Moo. It's just so hard with low power. It's so hard with low power. There's so many sections that are just not designed for you to have low power. Alright, well, I think that'll be... We're gonna do some... I said I wanted to do Sanyo practice, and I still do, to be honest. So I'll probably do that before this session is over. There's probably some shit I should practice in stage 4 as well, but if I'm being honest, I kind of just want to practice this boss. Genuinely have no idea how the fuck that got to, to stage 5. That was such a scuffed run, dude. Like, I guess what was it? It was a 1. It was a 1 miss going out of Sanyo. So, like, it was on pace to get into stage 5 going into stage 4, but then stage 4 just played way rougher than it should have. You have a replay? Also, hello, Bampt, how you doing? What, do you have a replay in? Also, do you want to share it, or? Ah, yeah. I don't know why. My non-2 reading just is not there. No, she'll see the link after this attempt. After this Sanyo practice attempt. Alright. Alright, let's see the... see the link. Let's just, hold on. Gunbird 2 loop boss. I thought that said bloopers for a second. When bird is gunning. What the are you playing as a centaur? No, you're playing as just a dude with a bow and arrow. He's just on like a surfboard or something. He's on a flying tatami mat. It's just a guy. God. I don't know why, but it's just like the explosions on top of the bullets just make me be like, God, I cannot read this shit. I do not want to imagine trying to do that. I assume that's like a misdirect or like just a safe spot, I guess. Oh, so you're just doing like a boss. So you have save states for like each of the bosses and you're just trying to beat them all in a row? Or is this just like your successful attempts at like each boss? I do think it's cool, like just the multiple phase stuff that shmups do. Where it's like, yeah, you took out this part of the ship, now you gotta fight this part. I do like that. I just don't like the idea of trying to read this. This is just such a, like... Oh, that was the boss. Damn. That was just really efficient. There's so many patterns where it's just like, you gotta know where to stand. That's a you gotta know where to stand. You're not reading that shit. At the very least, I'm not reading that shit. I'm not reading that. Not off rip. Oh, that's such a cool save spot, though. I'm realizing that's probably what's intended, but it looks so cool. Oh, that was it. I just love, like, we don't get to see, like, the dramatic, like, finish or anything. It's just like, alright, boss done. Next one. I guess, so this is just a timeout phase? What is this? Are you timing this out for a specific reason? This is where melee slash comes from. Oh, wait, was that the same sound effect? This is guy on a surfboard. This is gunbird. This is gun of bird. It has a rage phase. Oh, I see. So it essentially it's what people do for Yumeko in Touhou 5, where it's just like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm timing this out. I'm not dealing with that rage phase. You saw the melee slash from Zero Ranger before. Oh, I see. I thought you meant like a sound effect for melee. I think that is that the proffered gunbird? Is that the one? I thought it was just running away. You gotta fight a pirate lady? How many bosses are in this game? Jesus. This is 2-5s. I guess 5th boss. You know what? Yeah, I guess it... Oh, yeah. Wait, he does have a slash move. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, he's straight up slashing. I don't like the idea of reading that pattern. When do you know when to turn around? When do you know? This is like one of the simplest patterns they've thrown yet. Oh, that's cool. State successfully loaded. Welcome back. Playing with psychokinesis. Is this like... What the... There's no way this is the final boss, right? Maybe it is? Yeah, I guess Seiho does look a lot more like other shmups, so this is probably more recognizable as like a Seiho thing. Oh my god, I don't like that. Well, I think it's sick to watch. It's just, yeah, it would just take a while to learn. Yeah, look at that though. That's super clean. Is it still 2-6? So did the other boss not count, or like... Look at the gun barrels. I guess it's like mid-bosses and main bosses. Oh, you know what? That is it, isn't it? This is Loop 2. Does Loop 2 have more than 6 bosses? I know Loop 2 means you've already had to beat the game once. Okay, the totem guy was a mid-boss. Yeah, so this is Loop 2-7. So I guess this is the mid-boss for 2-7. So we have 7 stages at least. Probably more. Or no, maybe this is the final boss. No. Maybe this is the final boss. Maybe these get... Well, no, this is Pirate Brigade. The final boss can't be the Pirate Brigade. That'd be too lame. Actually, maybe this is another mid-boss. Wait a minute. I think this is a second mid-boss. It is a mid-boss. Here we go. Alright, this is the final boss right here. This is the Wario World final boss. What the fuck? What is with Elephant Man? He's got a trumpet? This guy is crazy. He's Dr. Mario up in this. Look at him. Look at the graphics on the frog, and he's dead. It was so fast. Alright, that was sick though. Very impressive. He died. He killed him. I didn't think he was just gonna. He's just dead. Oh no, dead. The dancing baby from Chowder. I don't remember that, bro. Yeah, it looks like. I guess it kind of looks like a pig. I was seeing like a mix between like an elephant and a pig. Slash's entire health bar away? How much damage does this Slash do? Oh my god. You wanna listen to Chimata's theme on a Nokia? Touhou deniers will say this is an actual STG. A fake STG. Should Discord to see? Hold on, okay. Discorded. I do not remember that fucker. What the hell? I don't think I ever saw that episode of Chowder. Oh dear god. Oh dear god. Oh. That Slash does a lot? Okay, so it's like a super move. Alright guys, maybe you have access to it at any time, but just getting it to, because it is an STG, right? So it's like you're not really designed to move in the boss's face. So getting to use it is difficult, I imagine. It's like a trade-off. One could have gone without getting back. What is that? Wait, what? You just unlocked the core memory. Oh, for Chowder. The baby inspired the characters to represent your Twitch channel. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Yeah. Oh god. I remember I used to like Chowder when I was little. There was just a lot I blacked out about, you know, Chowder. Just a lot of shows from that era, actually. There's just so much shit you saw that it was just like, yeah, I'm not remembering this later in life. It's a big demon woman. I don't know why I thought that was the safe spot. Again, my Sanyo gameplay is not good today. I'm doing this practice for a reason. The Nokia theme will carry me. Everyone loves Touhou midis. It's literally everyone's favorite thing. Okay, what the fuck is a MIDI, by the way? Is it just a different sound font? What does MIDI stand for? Does anyone know? Because I know there's a difference between, like, yeah, like in Touhou games you have the, okay, that was just embarrassing. You have the difference between, like, midis and, like, mains. But, like, I don't know what the fuck a MIDI is. I know MIDIs exist in other things as well, but I don't know what MIDI actually stands for. MIDI is just always something I've ever heard. I've always heard people talk about with no explanation. The world is healing. Nice. I was definitely about to die. I was definitely about to die to that. My reading is not on point for that. Not even close. My reading for Non 2 is not on it. I don't know why I can't read Non 2 today. Non 2 is not in the cards. It's just not. It's not there. Here we go. Now's the time. Now is the real time where we beat Sanyo into the ground. We're gonna do it right now, actually. Do it now. Hold. Just give it a second. Hold. She's gonna move right. Check it. Check this shit out. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Alright, now I just need to do that 2 more times, and I'll have sufficient Sanyo practice for today. MIDI is a sequence of programmed instruments that can have its sounds library interchanged with other sound fonts, usually used and paired with sequencer programs like LMMS. It stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface. Okay. Say thank you to Bubsy, even though you didn't ask him. Thank you, Bubsy. Thank you. Could have possibly named it anything nerdier. You know, you gotta listen. You gotta target the right audience. Computer and technology is inherently nerdy. I don't understand this nerd shit. I'm sorry, everything's nerd shit. Truly the Homer Simpson mentality if I've ever heard it. The fucking nerd. Ah, yeah. Okay, but that's interesting. So I know there's the Touhou, because again, I don't remember if Touhou games still do this. I don't think they do, but there's like, again, like, I guess, so it would just be a different, like, interface he uses to make the songs, because I know earlier Touhou games let you choose between either the MIDI versions of the songs or I forget what the other versions were called. There's, like, the default version, and then there's the MIDI version. And I guess, like, I think some people also make MIDI covers of songs, so you can technically try to use a song without getting copyright claimed, because it's, like, technically a different song. Because I know, like, what was it? I just remember a clip on Game Grumps where they were talking about, like, playing a song, and it's like, yeah, you could probably just find, like, a shitty MIDI version of it or something to play. It's Wave in MIDI, that was it. Speaking of nerd shit, you think Enfield is going to ruin your life? Not because it's that good, because it's making me really want to play an actual factory game, and I don't know what effect this have on people. Do an actual factory game. Or like Rune Factory? You played Factorio and Oxygen not included. If you treasure your time, you do not want to go there. Oh yeah, Oxygen not included is like a classic one, right? Yeah, I remember... It's another thing where it's like, I was never fully interested in seeing... Like, I think back in the day, I watched a little bit of Jacksepticeye and having a little bit of Markiplier play, Oxygen not included, but I just didn't like watching it for like long periods of time, because it was just like, it's like, okay, they just have a facility and we're not really, like, it was just a thing where it's like, I was like, where is this going? I think when I was little, I was like, well, this isn't a story, it's not leading anywhere. I'm not sure how interested I am in watching this. But I'm sure I had other stuff that I watched that wasn't really going anywhere. I think Oxygen Not Included just didn't interest me in that way for some reason. And then, well, when it came to playing it at the time, there's like no way I would have been able to play it. Or, I don't think I had any consoles that would have let me play it. And I don't think, if I was playing it with a friend, I probably would have enjoyed it. But at the time, I don't think. I would have had no idea what was going on. I would not have been smart enough. I would have ignored everything. It's the same mentality I had with, like, JRPGs. I could not play JRPGs when I was little because I had no idea what the fuck I was doing and I ignored everything. You saw Toy Mine pull up Opus Magnum and you had to stop myself from wishlisting the game. There's an insane amount of depth to Oxygen Not Included. Much more than cutesy art style would suggest. No, I can imagine the game gets, like, really deep. I just didn't know if there was, like, a plot or anything happening. Well, the MIDI is about to run out on Chimata. What do we do now? I still need something to listen to. We'll do... Fuck, we'll just do more Nokia. The next one is Chen, but that's like 2 minutes. We'll do this one. This is 5 minutes. Played Factorio demo, and while it made your brain hurt, mainly because you were trying to read or really hard to fix your fucked up production lines instead of tearing them down, just building them again. So maybe you'll understand what people mean when they say the factory must grow. Barely any plot, but there's so much. But then so is Minecraft. Yeah. I think, yeah, the only difference is, like, I think Minecraft was just a game I had access to at the time. If I'm being honest, I guess when I was younger, I didn't fully enjoy Minecraft either, because I would kind of just make worlds and delete them. I'd kind of just make worlds and delete them. That was all I'd do in Minecraft. The only time I really had fun in Minecraft was when I was playing with other people. I guess Terraria is the same, though. Well, no, but in Terraria, I was working to kill bosses, so it felt like that. Story isn't the main focus in these games. Yeah, it makes sense. It was just when I was younger and I wanted something to watch, it was just not something I wanted. Listen to the Medicine song that says, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Here, if you link it, I'll play it. I don't remember that one. Most have 1K 1 hours in both Factorio and main game and DLC. Most of the time, it's just me playing through. You have 780 hours in Oxygen Not Included. I think that's about the amount of time I have in Terraria. That's only main game about DLC. Minecraft became sure when the players got so good the focus went into building farms. Is it that bad that we have more farming options? I guess I don't know. I don't really play Minecraft single player, so I have no clue. This is 2 minutes long. Fuck it, we'll send it and see where it takes us. IOSYS rock arrangements are underrated. I can imagine. I think it's just hard to beat the recognizability of a meme song, which I think is what IOSYS is mainly known for. Ah, shit. At the very least, like, if I were to list IOSYS songs I know off the top of my head, it would probably be some of the ones that got memed. Okay. So that's a good way to read that. I think off to the left here is better, because I can do that. Okay, off to the right there. I think if I moved further to the right, that would have been a good idea, but I didn't. But I think standing, like, kind of center there was not good. Where I was standing, that was a bad spot to stand. Now, the main problem area is up here. This is what causes me the most pain. Down here is also pretty bad. I don't like this, but it's not as bad as up here. I'm trying to think of, like, whatever patterns you can pair that to, but I feel like fucking... the one tech support paired it to was just so perfect. There's gotta be a better one. It's just like, you just need a pattern that takes up, like, all of the screen. And that was just, like, a perfect example of just, like, yeah, like, there's bullets here and there's bullets here. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess she did give me good luck during the main grind today, so it's whatever. Cool. Alright. I'm good with that. Hello, Marissa. You play Terraria with a Touhou rock music pack? Oh, that sounds sick, actually. You have 3,000 hours in Terraria. Honestly, that sounds about right, considering what can happen in Terraria. I have, like... How many hours do I have in Terraria? It's not 1,000. I know that. It's less than 1,000, but it is, like, probably, like, it's 800. It's definitely, like, the most amount of hours I have on any individual game on Steam. I know that. I wasn't capturing the game? Ah, whoops. Ah, whoops. Minecraft is fun when you stop yourself from having from enslaving a village. Frame 1. What the hell did I? More people hear Border Ecstasy than this? What is Border of... I probably have heard Border of Ecstasy. I'm not sure. The name sounds familiar, but I don't remember what song that is. It's Uncanny Cat. Favors definitely Flower the Sun and the animation that comes with it. I don't know if I've seen that one. Sentinel. No pattern that takes the entire screen. Hold on, let me see. The fuck was I... Oh, I think this was... Right, this was me trying to message about this. Yeah, that was this mess. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. If we can get a clip of this, then we can overlay Markiplier on it, and that'd be perfect. That'd be absolutely perfect. Most you spend on a non-factory/solo game is Rain World, and it's because the content mods rather than planning. God, Rain World is like I've seen actual Spiff play for it, and it's really, like, again, it's cool. I would have been so disappointed if I got to the ending, though. I would have felt so empty if I got to the ending of that game. I would have been so empty inside. Just 780 hours. Flower of the Sun is Yuka's theme remix from POFV. Board of Ecstasy is BDSM Yukari / Yu Yuko song. I think I have seen that once because Asprey FM looked through a bunch of Touhou songs on stream. Or he did like free streams on that. I think I know which one you're talking about then. Ultra Mode, TLB, Final Pattern be like, oh, yeah, that's the game. Rain World's like Yume Nikki, Tuki, but balls hard. It's so difficult. Worst part is the pattern fills up with bullets instantly. And has a concrete story. It does have a story. It's just the ending was very esoteric from what I saw. Maybe you can do something to get a different ending, but... You have Rain World, just haven't gotten into it yet. You know, you might enjoy Rain World. Again, I think for me, I couldn't... Also, I'm going to see if anyone's streaming. For me, I couldn't get into it. Oh, wait, actually, real quick, just to make sure that I do this shit. Just to make sure that I do this, I want to add... I have not added the Bubsy thing. I want to add Bubsy channel reward. I don't know if it'll get used. Like, not very likely, but I want to add it anyway, because it'd be funny. So I'm going to add it. No, I would not spoil ending. I would never. If I'm being honest, I don't really know what's there to spoil. Because it's really vague in my mind. Like, my memory of the ending is vague, is all I can say. Just vague. What the fuck is... Hold on. Why can't I remember... Viewer rewards. There we go. Creator badge drops? What the fuck is this? I don't care. Channel point rewards. Alright, here we go. We're adding it. We're adding a thing. There we go. Here we go. Add custom reward. Okay. Ask Bubsy. Ask Bubsy any singular question you want. And warning. Bubsy may or may not respond depending on the day. There we go. Depending. And then enter amount. We're gonna go 4,000. We don't have... Hold on. We need to add an image. Bubsy PNG. What's like... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Which of these do we want, chat? I think definitely Bubsy and Smash 6. Oh yeah, no, definitely this one. Oh yeah, oh no, yeah, definitely this one, actually. Wait, what's going on? Dude, you got a suggestion on one? You got a suggestion? Go to pictures. Hold on, we need to... You don't have the money right now. Maybe one day if you save up. What the fucker? Okay, hold on. Paint 3D. Open. So it's like, what is the resolution? It's like 24 by 24. 28 by 28. And then, so, go to Paint 3D. 28 by 28. And then, save as 28. Save. Okay, then, don't save. Open it again. Do 56 by 56. Let me make sure about that before I do it. 56 by 56, and then 112 by 112. 56 by another 56. Oh, yeah, I'll check Discord in a second. Save as, image, 56, and then, don't save. And then one more time, 112 by 112. Send it. Okay, 112 by 12. And then save it. Perfect. What image do we got? What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? That's pretty good. Yeah, no. I think I will keep just the image Bubsy, but that is very good. Wait, what happened to the 112 one? Do I need to reload? Oh, no, this is it, but I didn't rename it. Yeah, okay. Perfect. This is, then we need the color. Just could make it white. Wait, what else do we make it black? Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, no, it's good. So drawing of me and Bulbasaur and reacted to Undertale Yellow, the musical. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, the black is so good. Trick the option to make it so the viewers need to enter text too. Wait, what does that mean? Tick the option? So you have to type something whenever limit redemptions per stream. You get one question per stream. Why can I not click? Why can I not click? Huh? What is happening? I can click on this. Oh, cooldown and limits. Okay. Oh, wait, no. No, per user per stream. There we go. 1. You get 1. You have to click. Yeah, I didn't see these here. I ignored them. So what's the... Take the option to make it so the viewer needs to enter text. Skip reward request queue? Only future viewer request will skip the queue for review. What does that mean? What? Higher? Up here. Notification view, summary view, detailed view, description. Require viewer to enter text. There we go. Create. We've done it. Actually, legit, I do need glasses. Not for the distance I'm sitting at, but in general, yeah. I was looking like everywhere but there. There we go. So we have, what is it? We have Radio Player at 1,000, Moss Spa at like 25. Why did I not have a Moss Spa one? Hold on. Master Spark PNG. You know, oh, well, for one, that's... No, I got a better one. Laser PNG. Yeah, just... Thank you for being based. Okay, what were we doing? Hold on. Save this image. Honestly, I'll take more time than I want. I need to... Why do they call it oven when you oven the cold food and out hot eat the food? That is now a question that Bubsy's been asked. Bubsy's first question of question. It's gonna take longer than I want. Okay, we're gonna have... I'll wait for the response, and then I should really call it. I need to start studying. Is anyone even... Is there any channel I'm following right now that's streaming? I just opened my own stream. God, I'm hitting the wrong button. Channel I'm following right now that's streaming. Following, close. Don't worry about me. No. No, there is not. Yeah, tech support yesterday was celebrating the anniversary. Let's go, tech support. I don't know if Garfness is still here. They might be. Oh shit. They call it an oven because of all the food you shove in your mouth, hot food is better. That is true. That is so true. Thank you, Bubsy. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, I'm glad that's something we have now. All right, yeah. So I guess in the future, I guess if someone sends that in, I'll just message you on Discord, and again, you are free to respond at your leisure. Whether you respond or not is like, don't worry about it. Do not worry. That's gonna be funny though. You just had to set back making you eat sock by 4K points for the bit. Listen, sometimes the bit's worth it. On Steam? Is that easier if I message you for Steam? I guess so it doesn't flood Discord notifications. I could do that. Because you'll get a visual notification. Gotcha. Sounds good. All right. Well, I'll leave y'all with Misumaru's eyes. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.